Haunted smart speaker? Watch. I bought my smart speaker last November, mostly for music and weather updates. At first, it was just a convenience. Set reminders, play a playlist, answer random trivia. I live alone in a small apartment, and I liked how it filled the silence. But about a month ago, it started chiming in with answers to questions I hadn't asked. I'd be scrolling my phone in silence, and it would softly announce, "The capital of Hungary is Budapest." Or, "You have 2 unread notifications." I figured maybe the mic was glitchy, or maybe it was picking up on something from the TV, although I rarely turned it on. Then it got a little weirder. I'd wake up to find the smart speaker's ring softly glowing as if it had been recently activated. Once it said, "Don't forget your umbrella," when rain wasn't in the forecast and I hadn't mentioned the weather. Another night, while I was brushing my teeth, I heard it from the living room. "He's almost here." I froze, toothpaste foaming in my mouth, and laughed nervously, chalking it up to a creepy bug. I unplugged it for a few days, but curiosity got the better of me and I plugged it back in. Last week, at around 2 a.m., I was jolted awake by a low, staticky whisper coming from the speaker. I strained to listen, heart pounding, but it was just my name, repeated over and over, getting slower each time. I unplugged it again, but the next night, as I lay in the dark, I heard the whisper again. This time, the device wasn't even plugged in. I was so freaked out, I barely slept. I started avoiding my living room, leaving the lights on and double-checking the locks. I tried telling myself it was just my nerves, maybe some kind of sleep paralysis. Tonight, as I type this, something happened I can't explain. The unplugged speaker whispered, clear as day, "He's in your room." My blood ran cold. I turned around expecting to see nothing, but there was the faintest shape in the shadow by my closet, watching, silent, exactly where the speaker was facing. And that's when I realized it hadn't been answering my questions, it had been answering his.